to invite family members to read the will.
Correct.
This is at what time?
This is?
At what time are you writing this letter?
What time am I writing the email?
Yeah. It is either is Mzee dead or Mzee is alive. All that is what I'm asking.
Say again?
Is it after the demise of Divani or before?
Oh, of course, after.
After. You are writing the letter, the invite, instructing the letter. Who gave you instructions to write to the law firm?
I think I just said that a little while ago. I was advised by my late father-in-law of what his wishes were in case of when it came to time of reading the will.
Kindly read verbatim what you wrote to the law firm.
Sorry?
What did you write to the law firm?
So he says, as executors and beneficiaries under the will, your presence is requested. So I was only asking to say,
Just read in verbatim.
I don't have
what your word.
I don't have that particular email, but I have her reply here, for which.
So let's agree. The instructions you issue to the law firm are not present before this court.
I don't have it on me right now. I'm sorry, yes.
So these were instructions Devan gave to you before he died, that in case I die, write to the law firm to come and invite family members. True?
I'd like to use the word that he had advised me. He had not instructed me to do anything.
He had, okay, thank you, now you are clear. He had not instructed you to do anything. Did the law firm invite family members?
Correct.
Did you attend that briefing yourself?
No, I did not.
So were you a family member if all family members were called? All family members came, but you are not present.
No.
Do we take it that you are not family?
Absolutely not. I mean, I have got a business to run, so I was at my place of work.
No, you are busy running your business. Business, your father-in-law has died.
Correct.
Very close that he can give you instructions. When he dies, summon the lawyer has to come.
Correct.
His will is being opened.
Correct.
Your wife, did your wife attend?
Yes, she did.
But you opted to go and open your shop.
Correct, because I'm
Thank
the
you.
only one, yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
When Devani was in hospital, did you know the type of medicine he was taking?
Only from what we were advised by the doctors, yes.
No, it's not you. Do you know the type?
Do I know? Only
that
from
you-
what I was told, yes.
Yes, father-in-law in hospital.
Very many times, yes.
And by chance, as the only son-in-law in Kenya, did you get to know the type of drugs he was taking?
Absolutely. From the doctors, yes.
Which one?
He was on a pain management.
Which drug?
I'm not sure, but I think it was more.
Did you write a letter to the DCI for this matter to be investigated?
My wife did.
Not you.
I'm not the complainant.
Thank you. Your wife did. Thank you. Your wife is complaining about a codicil.
Correct.
Is it true?
Correct.
Have you ever seen that codicil?
Only a copy when it was produced at the succession court at the family division.
Let the state give you a copy of that codicil. I have everything on soft. My good brother is a friend of mine, can show you the codicil.
Sure.
you go through and say what properties are being given to who? Specifically, I'm asking, is there a property given to Dinta through that course?
I wouldn't understand this, but it just says that he's already devolved all his assets.
A vast and simple English. Go through the property given to her in that course. The state can also assist you.
No.
She was not given any property in that course. True.
Say again?
She's not given anything. She's not a beneficiary of anything here. True.
By the codicil?
Yes.
Correct.
Is that the position?
Correct.
Could she then have an interest of drafting and forging a codicil that does not give her anything?
I wouldn't know.
I've asked you
I wouldn't know whether she has any benefit in that. I wouldn't know.
the document.
I wouldn't know.
Thank you. You have confirmed she's not entitled to anything. Look at the will that you say. The will that you instructed the lawyers to read. Have it. Mr. Kinyaju will be asking about Abe. I'm dealing with that. Is there anything Dinta is given in that way?
Two properties.
Two properties. Which properties are those?
It says Nyayo Stadium.
Nyayo Stadium. Name the property. The stadium belongs to the government of Kenya. It can't be her.
It just says two properties situated nearby Nyayo Stadium.
Yes. The next property?
Limuru Road property to my daughter Kalpa.
Yes. From, according to you, that is the genuine will that you know. Okay?
Correct.
Are those properties described in terms of LR number, measurement, title number?
Not that I see them.
Is that the way your father-in-law used to write wills?
I wouldn't know. Was not present when he wrote the will.
Thank you. Thank you. Which law firm drafted that will?
Dali and Inamda.
Was that the first will, or there was another will that was written and was rejected? Are you aware of that?
Am I aware of?
That there was a will that was written and rejected, to the best of your knowledge?
There was a process, and what was in the will, or what was in that draft, and what was in this, I had no knowledge of. But I know that there was a process that got derailed, and then it restarted the next day.
So, and that is the information I wanted the court to understand, that there was a process writing a will that flopped. And you are aware about it.
Correct.
And a second process of writing this will started.
Correct.
Thank you. Do you know why the first process was rejected?
Well, why?
Because you are not present.
Of course, because I was not present.
Do you know a law firm called Guy Elms? Guy is Guy, G-U-Y-E-L-M-S.
Yes.
Did your father-in-law, are you aware he did several wills?
No.
You are not aware.
No.
The law firm is Guy, G-U-Y, then E-L-M-S. You are not aware about that. What I'm trying to say, your father-in-law was a man of wills, writing as many as the properties change.
And it is pretty normal, I believe.
That's what I'm saying. It's normal.
Yes.
But you are not aware.
No.
Thank you. How many bank accounts did your father-in-law have?
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't. Are you aware of a bank accounts at Imperial Bank?
Before it shut down, I think he did have one, yes.
Were they being run by your wife, Kalpa?
She was assisting, yes. It's not a question of running them, but he was the owner of the account, yes. But she
That's
was
what I'm saying. She was.
Yes.
You're aware there were bank accounts in KCB?
Those, I believe, are the ones that were then transferred from Imperial to KCB from the process of liquidation of Imperial.
And these bank accounts were being run jointly with the late father-in-law, mother-in-law, and your wife, Kalpa?
Correct.
Has anybody ever disclosed the amount in those accounts to date?
To who?
To this honorable court?
No.
Do you have a problem if the court orders full disclosure of these accounts?
None whatsoever.
You have no problem.
None whatsoever.
Will Kalpa have a problem? The
None
accounts
whatsoever.
being
None
opened
whatsoever.
to the public? and
None
this court?
whatsoever.
None whatsoever.
Yeah.
All right. We've dealt a lot with the first company called Pelican, okay? Mm-hmm. Let's go to the second property called Camco Stainless Steel. Mm-hmm. Where is this company domiciled?
In Nairobi, industrial area, Bamburi Road.
In Nairobi Industrial. Do you know when it was incorporated?
1991, I think. I'm not sure about the exact date again, but I think it was 91.
Did Kalpa get into the management of this company, your wife?
Prior to us taking over the business?
You took the business when?
In 93.
You took over the business
No,
in
sorry, in 2013, my mistake.
2013.
Correct.
Kindly explain to the Honorable Court how you took over the property.
I just explained. My father-in-law had taken over a business. He was not running well. He had serious debt on that business. And I had just parted ways with a business that I was involved in. And I was looking to do something, and that is when he asked us if we would be interested in taking over the business and try and grow it from there.
Was the documents of ownership transferred to you and your wife?
Correct.
So your father-in-law transferred these properties to you.
The business, yes, not a property. There was no property involved.
What was the value of the business that was transferred to you?
In those days,
Yeah, obviously.
like I said, we did a very nominal transaction, and I paid him for the shares that he transferred to me.
How much did you pay?
I think it was close to 100,000 or something like that. But I have the records. I'm happy to produce them.
So you confirm Kalpa was bestowed with these properties way back in that's 2013.
She was not. I was part of it. So it is not her. It was us together. It wasn't given to her.
You are given these properties.
The business. There is no property involved.
The business as a gift.
It's not a gift. Like I said, it was a very nominal transaction, and we took over the debt of the business and we repaid that to the bank.
Well, when were these transfers done?
In 2013.
2013. By 2018, were your father-in-law and mother-in-law still having shares in Camco?
Yes.
Are they still having shares in that?
No.
What happened?
They decided to bequeath that to Colpa and myself. Whatever was remaining, yes.
Is Camco subject to succession?
Sorry?
Is that property available to be distributed in succession?
No.
It's not available. So we confirm that the first property was given to you,
The business. There
The
is no
bus-
property involved.
the business.
Thank you.
Let's talk about the structures. You are avoiding, explain to the court the difference between the business and Camco.
Camco and the business is one. There is no difference between a business and the name Camco.
So what was it that was not transferred to you?
I'm not saying that it wasn't. It was transferred to me, the business. There was no property, is what I'm trying to say. There was no property
Lawyers-
attached to the business.
Lawyers understand it differently. It is not the, it's
I
not
am-
the building.
Exactly. Unfortunately, I'm not a
business-
lawyer, so I'm
That's what I'm saying.
explaining it to you in a
The
layman's term.
business is assessed in terms of amount of the business.
I
It is
stand to
money.
be-
It is calculated in terms of money. True.
stand to be corrected.
And that is transferred to you is what we are saying. You call it business. It is money worth something.
I stand to be corrected, like I said. I mean, I'm not a lawyer, so I probably wouldn't understand.
So you are transferred the business worthy a certain amount of money.
Correct.
And you are not able to ascertain how much was transferred to you
In terms of value.
in terms of money.
So the business had $130,000 in debt.
Yes.
That was transferred to me,
Yes.
and I paid that debt.
Yes.
Or rather, we paid that debt back to the bank.
Yes, yes.
So that is the value.
Do you have any document? to show
100%.
here?
Yes, not today, but yes, I'm
No,
happy
no,
to
no,
produce
I'm
them.
asking a very simple.
Happy to produce them, yes.
Not, but they are not here.
They're not here now, no.
Thank you. We deal with what is here. You knew you were coming to testify?
I didn't know you were going to ask me about Camco's debt.
All right. Let's proceed. Have you ever received any gifts from your parents-in-law?
Gift meaning?
A gift is anything that you don't pay for.
I would say so.
What?
It may have been given, maybe, Kalpa may have been given maybe probably a ring. I may have been given maybe a pen. So those are gifts, yes. So I have received gifts from my family, yes.
I'm not asking the gift if you come to your father-in-law, he'll give you food. I'm asking in terms of property.
No,
In terms of businesses,
no.
nothing. Camco is what?
Like I told you, it wasn't a gift to me.
Let's proceed. There were trustees. You have come across that term called trustees?
Correct?
Who are the trustees appointed in the will? Who are those trustees?
Babulal Dalpatrai Mehta
Yes.
and Sandeep Raichura and my wife Sudha Gabri Balkrishna.
Who are they?
Businessman?
Yes. And who?
Businessman, yes.
Is your wife among the trustees?
No.
Is any of his children among the trustees?
No.
Was your father-in-law trusting his children?
Sorry?
Was your father-in-law trusting his children
Trusting them.
that he did not appoint them trustees?
So, whether you appoint somebody a trustee, and I think it's very clear from my knowledge of how you make a will, because I also have an existing will, and you would never appoint your children to be your trustees. From my knowledge of what advice I have been given by my preparation, I would expect the same would have happened to him, and he would not appoint his children to be trustees of his estate.
So, your father was quite knowledgeable.
Say again, my father was?
Your father-in-law, what I'm trying to show you is that your father was quite knowledgeable on matters law.
I would assume so.
And he was competent in handling his matters.
I would assume so, and I would think so.
And until his death, he was competent.
Now, when was the codicil written?
5th from here, what I see?
Yes, on the 5th, yeah? And this was the day when he was taken back to hospital after having been discharged on the 4th.
Correct.
Now, what were the circumstances of him being taken to hospital on the 5th? What were the circumstances?
So he had actually started bleeding out,
Yes.
and that is the time that he was rushed to Alcan Hospital via ambulance.
So according to you, when someone is bleeding out and they are taken to hospital in an ambulance, that is someone who is extremely lucid. That is someone who is not ill.
That is for which date?
Yes?
Which date?
On the 5th.
Sorry, you say it again?
If you're being rushed to a hospital in an ambulance and you're bleeding out, would you still say that you're not extremely ill?
No.
No.
I would say that he's ill, yeah. That
So
he was
So
ill.
at
that
least
is
now
right.
you agree with me.
At
he was
that point, at that point, he was ill, yes.
The
on the 5th.
codicil is written on the 5th. He's
Correct.
being rushed to hospital on the 5th.
On the 5th, correct.
So at the same time, basically this is the same time, yeah?
Correct.
So this is a person who was ill.
Correct.
All right. So are you aware that at some point, or rather at some point in your life, when you're extremely ill, it is you cannot have basically proper hand movements? Is it possible? Have you ever been in pain before?
Of
I mean,
course.
this is a man who was suffering
No,
from
no,
leukemia, yeah?
Of course.
So are you aware of that?
Of course.
Of course. Now, let's move to my final question. When your wife decided to make the decision to report this matter to the DCI, were you there? Did she consult you?
Yes.
And what was your response?
My response was that, yeah, if we have a case, we should report it.
All right. So what exactly motivated your wife to report this matter to the police?
It's only after it came to light that there have been forgeries or transactions of shares and transfers which were done not according to what should have been done or what was not correct.
Yes.
It is then that it was decided, but if I recall correctly,
Yes.
this whole matter was reported at the succession court, and Dintha herself is the one who said to us in an
let me-
affidavit. Hold on a second. In an
No,
affidavit.
I'm not going to hold on a second. You
No,
just
no,
gave
no.
me the
You
answer
asked
that
me.
I was looking for.
You
It's
asked
okay, I'm
me.
done.
No, no. Hold on a second. You asked me why did we do it, or
Yes.
what made us
and
do
I
it.
asked you the motivation, which you have actually just
So
answered.
motivation
So
was
it's
she
going to
told
follow
us.
with an answer which you are going to respond and kindly don't.
The
argue with
motivation
me.
was
if you want
she
us to have
told
a
us-
peaceful conversation, you just keep quiet.
And yeah, so no. The
Now, let's
motivation
move on.
was she told us we should. Why have we not reported this matter to the DCI's office?
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Now, you've told me that what really motivated was that there were transfer of shares which should have happened in some type of way and they did not happen that way. Is that what you've just said?
Not in type of way. There were forgeries done.
It's okay, but basically, according to you, they should have been done in a certain way and they were not done in a certain way.
When I say a certain way,
Yes.
I'm talking about transfer of shares where my late father-in-law was present when he was in a grave. Transfer of shares after my father-in-law had passed on. So,
So-
that was a forgery. If that is the correct word to use, or
Yes.
not the correct, when I say not the correct way done, two different
Thank
answers.
you.
But
So the reason why we are exactly before court is not because there was a codicil, it is because there was transfer of shares that you think were done in the wrong manner.
sorry, the first charge here is forgery of a codicil. So that was number one. And
I
after
just
that
asked you
is
the
all this.
motivation, but
Yes.
you specifically didn't mention the will until now. You've
Of course.
actually just seen it. Yeah?
I-
Now, if you look at that will, is there anything that has been taken from your wife,
from this,
from the codicil?
like you said, there is
Is
no
there anything that has been taken from your wife?
meaning. When you say taken from my wife,
Is
meaning?
there anything that was originally given to her from the will that has been now been taken away from her by the codicil?
Yes.
What?
Not by the codicil. By way of transfer of shares, yes.
I'm asking specifically about the codicil.
No.
Is there anything that the first accused stands to benefit from this codicil?
No.
No. So basically, there would be no motivation whatsoever.
I would know that. I'm sorry, I
You
can't answer
didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right. Now, let's go now to the entire holistic part of your testimony. And what you have basically told the court are things that you have been receiving as communication from your wife. That is specifically number one, that Dinta did not object to the reading of the will at that time and said that there was a codicil. Now, according to the best of your knowledge, is it a must that you register a concern at that particular time? Is it a must?
Ideally, yes.
Ideally, yes. And where did you particularly get those rules from?
But did I particularly get what?
Where do you get that confidence, and which information gives you the confidence to tell me that?
So, the minutes of that reading were shared, and it was very clearly asked if anybody had an objection. And there was no response to that at
So
that
these
point.
are minutes you actually saw.
I read them, yes.
You read them.
After, yes.
Fair enough. And that is why I'm asking you, is there any necessity, or rather, is it a must?
I wouldn't know what is the legal process.
You wouldn't know.
No.
So,
But
let's
I
say
would expect.
you would expect.
Yes.
That is your expectation.
That is my knowledge.
That's your knowledge. Now, as I sit down, then, therefore, we can agree that by virtue of you not being there, by virtue of you having to interact only with minutes, by virtue of you also not being there when the original will was being written by Mzee Hospital, everything else, or rather, information that you're telling this court is information you got from elsewhere.
In writing, not elsewhere. It was just not hearsay.
It was not here.
Not hearsay. It is information that was shared with me in writing.
In writing. And this information that was shared to you in writing, as you say it, was done by who?
Dalian and Amda.
Dalian.
Because they copied it to, the minutes were copied to my wife, and I was privy to reading them. Everybody who was present.
I honestly don't think that you understand what hearsay means.
Ask me again.
What I'm asking is very simple. By virtue of interacting with everything that happened by paper, that is minutes
Yes.
or whatever, or it does not put you in the same position as the person who was there physically.
Nope.
Nope, as in
I would assume that it doesn't, but
that it doesn't.
Yeah.
Therefore, this is not something that you've directly interacted with.
no.
Okay, then that becomes yes.
Thank you.
okay? Yes, at least now you've learned that. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Say again?
Correspondences between yourself
Was written. And particularly, at one point, there were concerns raised by the advocate that there were different instructions coming from the daughters of Mr.
Dalian and Amda.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
there were instructions coming from two different people, the daughters and Mr. Divani.
Mhm.
And they were raising a complaint.
I was shared an email by Harpreet to explain that to me, yes.
Yes. And they even at one point expressed that they would not proceed with the transaction. And flowing from, and the emails were exchanged between the 28th of May 2019 and the 3rd of June 2019. You have them there. I can see you have them.
That's why I'm just 28th.
Yes, 28th. All concerns raised about the family of Divani. Yes, there were several concerns raised.
Correct.
Particularly in light of the intended will that the deceased had expressed he wanted to record.
Correct.
And who are the persons who are having differences at that point? Within Divani's children, particularly the daughters, because he has no son.
He has no son.
Yes, who are the daughters having differences before the will was recorded?
So, family meeting prior to our meeting with him consists of immediate family, his wife, daughters.
Yes. Who are the concerns being raised relating to? Who are the daughters?
I said Dinta and Kalpa.
Thank you. So even before the will was recorded, there were differences between Dinta and Kalpa. Correct?
That is what it says here.
Thank you. And you are the person who introduced the lawyers who recorded the will to Mr. Divani.
Correct.
And how many days after the last email did he die?
6, 7 days.
7 days. When was the will recorded?
3rd June it says here.
3rd June. And he was critically ill.
He was not critically ill.
Was he put on oxygen?
No.
How often will you go to visit him in the hospital?
Every day.
Every day.
In the evening, every day.
So he was not on oxygen during the period of his stay in hospital.
Only in the last day.
Last day. What of the 3rd?
Say
We
again?
have the treatment notes here. What of the 3rd?
I don't think he was on oxygen that was on him full time. He was being assisted.
Yes.
Yes.
But he was critically ill.
Maybe.
Not maybe. He was critically ill.
He was terminally ill, yes. That is what I've said. I mean, how
And even at the point the lawyers are writing this email to you, they are expressing their concerns about his health.
correct.
So you say he was discharged on the 4th of September, 4th of June,
5th.
the 5th of June. The same day a codicil was written.
He
The one that
was,
was shown.
he was taken back to the hospital on the 5th. I'm sorry,
Let me show
my
you.
apology.
Let me show you.
He was discharged on the 3rd.
This is the codicil, correct?
Yes, in the 5th.
The 5th.
Yes. And that is the day he was taken back to the hospital.
He was taken back to hospital. By this time, when this was recorded, you may not be aware of circumstances leading to this, correct?
No, correct.
And equally, if you look at the will that was recorded here, one of the conditions that was given by the lawyers is that he has to have a doctor
Correct.
at, present.
Correct.
What does that tell you?
So from here, what it tells me, and from what you can read here, it was to protect the integrity of the lawyer making the will,
Yes.
and that was the reason.
What documents did you share? Because you are the one who was sharing the documents with the lawyers.
What document?
Yes, before preparing of the will.
I didn't share any documents with them.
Let's go to your emails.
Yes.
No one shared? Who shared? Kalpa? You have the emails?
I don't have those.
Let me show you the email. The first email of 28th of May. Let's go there.
I don't have that email. Yet.
I'll show you here. From who?
From Harpreet.
What is she asking? From that email.
Yeah. To address the name, copy of ID,
For what purpose?
to make a will.
Thank you. Is it copied to Dinta?
No.
Subsequent to this, I will assume some documents were forwarded. Yes?
Whatever she had asked for, yes.
And in fact, one of the emails that was sent by your wife, I think I will take this is your number for your wife. This is the
Correct.
number
It
here.
is. It is.
You say you don't know this email?
You asked me if it was mine. It's not mine. It's
It-
Kalpa's, yes.
Yes. What email am I referring to? What email? Can you read it out to court?
Dovu
Dovu.
999 at gmail.com.
This is the email that belongs to your wife.
Correct.
And she is even asking that she wants the process expedited. Correct? The preparation of the will. Correct?
Correct.
Is it copied to your sister Dinta? Sorry, your sister-in-law Dinta?
No.
All right. Follow up to this email for the 28th. That is when the lawyers revert back, ask for documents. The same day, ask for documents. The same day, the documents required to prepare the will.
Correct.
And they also wanted a power of attorney. There was expediency in this process of preparing the will and their signing. Correct? Yes?
Okay.
Let's follow up. Let's now go to an email on 30th. This is an email that is from Dinta. She said, and this was before the will was prepared.
Correct.
Thank you. Let's now follow up with the subsequent email sent the same day at 11:57. This comes from the lawyer,
Correct.
correct?
Correct.
And it's equally copied to yourself
Yes.
and your wife.
Yes.
And somebody else from that farm by the name Nancy Degwa. She expresses concerns, and it is actually written to you and your wife.
Correct.
That was on 30th of May.
Correct.
And even the lawyer said that there was influence, that she did not want the process influenced by anybody else, including his daughters.
Which is what I said.
What was the rush of having the will prepared when somebody was terminally ill?
Like I said, it was his wish to get it done, not mine.
His wish. Do you have anything to show that he had expressed those wishes?
Unfortunately, I don't have anything in writing from him.
Thank you. And those wishes were only expressed to you and your wife.
Correct.
Thank you. Without having been expressed to your sister-in-law, who also is a daughter of Senior Divani. Correct?
So it was not done behind her back. So she is all part of it. Once it was decided, she was part of the process.
You can see the processes. The email correspondences are between your wife, yourself, and a lawyer,
Correct.
in exclusion of Dinta.
Correct.
But her emails are to you, the lawyer, and your wife.
Correct.
Thank you very much. But still at it. Before the will was written, a very long email was recorded by the lawyer on 31st of May,
Correct.
equally written to your wife.
Correct.
Is Dinta copied?
No.
She's not copied. And in this particular email, and I think you have had occasion to see it,
Yes.
what was the issue? This email for 31st of May
Yes.
from the lawyers.
Yeah.
What was the issue?
The issue was that my father-in-law was present when this was being done. Dinta had an opinion to
Yes.
give advice from what she thought should be correct.
Yes.
And that is what has been expressed here.
And an issue was the integrity of the process was being questioned.
Correct.
The
This is
lawyers
what-
also expressed that
Correct.
the nature of the instructions and how events were unfolding
Correct.
was questionable.
And that is why
Yes,
the decision
yes,
was
yes,
made.
hold.
Yes.
The process, expediency of the process and how it was being carried out was unusual even for them.
Correct.
That they have to go to hospital
Yes.
to take instruction.
Correct.
And they even gave an authorization that a client information form be filled.
Correct.
Do you have that form with you?
Unfortunately, I don't have a copy here now.
Thank you. Now, was that form ever filled?
100%.
Thank you. These particular lawyers also, in fact, even increased their charges because the work that you are making them to do was unusual in their words from the email, correct?
Correct.
Thank you. Is this email equally copied to Dinta? Is the email copied to Dinta?
No. No.
Subsequent to that, there is an email for 31st of May.
Correct.
Yes?
Yes. This is also the 31st.
Yes, 31st of May. The emails for the 31st were many. The urgency was now increasing. This email, again, is an issue relating to the will, the same will. And what the lawyer said, they only wanted the witness present. Correct? This particular process leading to the will, its execution, was all done in hospital
Correct.
on a critically ill patient.
Correct.
Prior to this, did the properties this deceased owned exist? The properties he owned, the one he owned, did they exist before 33rd of May, 3rd of June?
Did they exist?
Yes.
Of course they exist.
They existed. Was there any urgency in awaiting his recuperation and he's out of hospital before this will was prepared?
I don't know.
You do not know. This particular day that this will was being prepared, you are not in hospital.
No. I think it's very clear that they didn't
Yes.
want anybody present.
Just hold on, just hold on. And this is a person who was aware, fully aware of his properties, correct?
Correct.
Existence of company he had shares and he owned, existence of land or other fixed assets that he owned. But you will agree with me the will does not disclose with clarity which properties were being dealt with, correct?
Correct.
This codicil that you make reference to, and you say that you express somebody may have forged this codicil. Firstly, a codicil does not express it was prepared by any of the accused persons. Does it say it was drawn by any of the accused persons?
No.
Does it say it was witnessed by any of the accused persons?
No.
But some people have signed on it against their names, correct?
Correct.
How many people have signed? I may not ask you to read their names.
Yeah,
How
two.
many have signed?
2. And the late.
The late. And the name as appearing here as the testator now is the name of the deceased, your father-in-law.
Correct.
And part of the codicil, he now introduces it at paragraph 1, having revoked the earlier will. For what reason? If you read it out.
So it just says that my last will and testament dated the 21st of November 2018 in the UK.
Just proceed on.
Yeah, in the UK, and also the one for 3rd June 2019 for my Kenyan estate.
Thank you. So that principally means your father had another will in UK.
For his UK assets.
Have you seen it? Have
No.
you ever seen it?
No.
Does it, if we say it is only for his UK assets, if we don't have a copy of it, will we know whether it relates to any properties in Kenya?
We wouldn't.
We wouldn't. As you proceed on, go to paragraph number 3 of that will, of that codicil. What does it express?
My last will and testament dated 3rd June was executed in Nairobi while I had not recovered from a strong medication, sedation, since the admission of my treatment at Aga Khan Hospital.
He speaks to two things. One, he says he was under medication, strong medication,
Which we don't deny.
at the point he was drawing this other will, correct? Yes?
Yes.
Thank you.
He
He
wa-
equally says that he had not recovered.
That's what this says, yes.
Thank you. So, this particular codicil does not speak to what properties go to who, correct?
Correct.
And particularly, I represent the lady sitting on the extreme left. She is not a beneficiary, because I will take these are Asians. She's not a beneficiary. She's not a beneficiary of this particular estate of the deceased. She is also not mentioned about anything about existence of a company, whether Pelican or otherwise, Dreamcatcher or Santa Mo Properties, correct?
Correct.
And equally, this codicil does not make reference to any properties by name with specificity, correct?
Correct.
And as you stand there, you may not say whether this was forged or even if she forged it, correct? You don't know.
No.
Similarly, the existence of that Pelican Science Limited, you are not a shareholder.
No, I'm not.
You have no interest whatsoever.
None whatsoever.
Its dealings, its operation, any changes, you don't know.
No.
Thank you. So you will not speak to it as to what was transpired, how the transfers were done.
No.
Any fraudulent activities you cannot tell.
I cannot tell.
That will be
Yes.
Yes.
How are you today?
Good, thank you. Yourself?
Um,
Mine? I think it's yours. Okay, thank you.
I'll ask you a few questions. I won't take long.
Yeah.
So you can cooperate. We finished as fast as we can.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. The first question I am asking you, do you know the gentleman at the middle of the bench?
Correct. I've been told his name is Samuel.
Do you know him personally, or you've been told his name is Samuel?
So, like I said a little while ago, I don't know them personally, but I've seen them present at my
So you do
father-in-law.
not know him in the past, like you have not met him in the past?
I've met him at a function where my father-in-law was there and they were present.
Can you please tell us the function?
I believe it was a
Describe
Rotary
it.
function,
It was
a Rotary Club function.
a Rotary Club function.
That is what I remember.
Any other place?
Apart from that, I think I was introduced by then.
And the Rotary Club, was your late father there?
My
when
father-in-law,
you were
yes,
in
my
the-
late father-in-law was a member of the
What
Rotary
was
Club.
the relationship between Sam, the third accused, and your father-in-law?
I believe they were members of the same club.
Were members of the same club. We'll come back to that. You have been shown email communications between you
Yes,
and the farm of Dali and Inamdar.
correct.
I want you to read the first email which your wife wrote to that farm.
Yes.
Can you kindly read for the court?
It says, Hope or well, you need to make a will for Dad.
Kindly.
We need to make a deal for Dad. Please let me know what you need from us. And he also wants to make a power of attorney.
So the first line says, we need to make a will for Dad.
Correct.
Not Dad wants to make a will and has
English.
requested us
Yeah.
to
English.
involve you in that. Yes, English,
Yeah.
but it says we need to make a will for Dad.
Correct.
And it says that should be done urgently. So, in the English that is in that email, the writer of the email wanted to make a will for the dad,
Correct.
according to that language.
Correct.
Again, concerning the same communication, minute I open. The writer of the email also wanted a power of attorney for the father-in-law, for your father-in-law.
This is what it says on the email, yes.
Who wrote the email?
Second?
Who wrote the email?
Kalpa.
Your wife. And part of what she was requesting for is a power of attorney. Yeah, was it made? Do you have any information if it was drafted?
No.
Why not?
I'm not sure.
Again, the instructions to make a will were made by Kalpa.
Correct.
I want you to answer me. Were the instructions to request for the law firm to draft a will made to you or to Kalpa?
I'm not getting that.
You
It
have,
was
you have
it?
testified in this court
Yes.
that your father-in-law requested you
To introduce him to a law firm, yes.
You specifically.
Correct.
But the email requesting for the law firm, requesting Dali and Inamdar to draft a will was made by your wife.
So I did the introduction, and then the paperwork was being handled.
So,
It
to,
very
to whom were the instructions given? Not
to Harpi,
to whom did the father-in-law give instructions
to me,
relating to,
to
you?
make the
That's-
introduction.
Okay, that's
Yes,
enough.
yes.
And because of the instructions you were given, you determined when the family will be called for the reading of the will.
Correct.
You are the one who told the law firm
To open
when the will will be opened, at what time, on which day.
Correct.
And the advocate of this law firm went to that bedside at the hospital, correct?
Correct.
Your father-in-law did not give directions relating to the opening of the will to the firm, but gave them to you specifically.
That is correct.
That's okay. There are minutes that have been presented before this court concerning meetings of the companies that you're saying belonged to to your father-in-law.
Correct.
In a meeting for a company, who writes minutes?
Whoever is present, and I would assume that they need to be approved by the company secretary.
They need to be approved by the company secretary. So I'll show you a copy of a minutes. Maybe you can identify the person who drafted them. These are minutes. Can you read the members present?
So this is dated 11th of November 2019.
Yeah, members present.
Members present is Dintha, Sudha Gauri, that is the late mother-in-law, Balkrishna Javani, that is the late Mzee, Abe is Dintha's husband, Sam, Ada,
Some is described as the
incoming director,
yes.
Ada is
Ada
incoming
is the-
director,
Yeah.
and Orego as company secretary.
Who has approved those minutes?
Dintha,
Yeah.
and the secretary has signed.
Who do you think could have prepared the minutes for that company?
I'm assuming that they must have been given the information,
The
and then the company secretary must have
Yeah,
prepared.
the company secretary writes minutes. And
And
how can you tell that this is the correct record of the minutes of that day? How do people confirm that minutes are correct?
So this is what is filed online these days in terms of BRS, and that is where you get this information.
I'm asking, in a company
Yes.
or in any other meeting, people sit in meetings. How do you confirm that the minutes minutes are approved and written later, or in the process where there is a way you can confirm that this is a true record of the minutes?
Correct.
How do you do that?
Well, I would assume that, I mean, the way we would do it is we would have a written record before we type it out. So
Maybe I
pe-
can guide
and-
you.
and the
There's a
people-
way.
Yes.
If we hold a meeting today, the next day we hold a meeting, we will first read the previous minutes and confirm or state our rights concerning them.
Correct.
So these are minutes that have been presented here, but no minutes subsequent to this have been provided to confirm whether these are true records of what happened on that day or otherwise.
Correct.
So they're just minutes and confirmed. We don't even know if they're correct, true, or otherwise. And we have confirmed that the secretary is the drafter of minutes. Do you see the signature of the third accused person here?
I don't know. I've not had no experience of a signature, but I don't see it. No, it is the secretary and Dintha.
So it is not there. Again, concerning what I've asked you before, what did your father-in-law ask you to request from the law firm when you were connecting them? What document did he want?
Did he want or did the firm want
What document did your father-in-law ask you?
to make a will? Yeah.
Now, you are asked concerning why Shilpa did not attend the meeting of 19th June. You said, if I got you right, that she was around, but
She was leaving
she was leaving.
to go back to UK, yes,
When was she leaving?
the next day.
The next day. But your wife testified in this court that by 12th June 2019, Shilpa had moved out of Kenya to the UK.
So her plan, so this is what I was trying to get at. Her plan was to,
So did she leave on 18th or on 12th? That's the question.
she then left on the 12th, on the very same day that the will was being read.
The will was read on 19th June.
I mean, 19th, so that is
So
the day.
between you and your wife, who's telling this court the truth?
It-
The 19th or the 12th?
It is not the 12th, that is for sure. I mean, that is my mistake, but I think it was on the 19th that the will was read, and I think she left on
Your
the very
wife
same day.
added, and she could have attended
Virtually.
online because she was on the other side.
Correct.
So it means he had traveled
Correct, she could have attended.
before the date you were requesting for a meeting to be held
Yes,
to read
The will.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that couldn't be 19th.
I mean, to be honest, I'm not sure of the date that she left. I'm not 100% clear on that. I can't remember the exact date.
But you can remember,
That she
but-
was invited and she was supposed to have been present.
but after she had gone,
No. She was invited while she was still here.
can we start that again? When did you request for the reading of the, I can show you, when did you request
Correct.
for the reading of the,
Correct, on the
Will.
17th.
on the 17th of
Yes.
June?
Yes.
And when was the will read?
On the 19th.
Where was Shilpa on the 17th?
She was
and
in Nairobi.
19th? She was in Nairobi. We could conclude
My,
if
my memory tells me that she was still here when she was invited. She
So
may
you-
have left, I'm not sure. to
it's
be
either
very
your
honest.
testimony is correct or your wife's testimony, because
Like I said, I'm not
the
sure
dates-
about the date that
we
she
can
left.
leave that at
Yeah.
that. The court
I'm
can
not sure
confirm
about the
with
date that she
record.
left.
We can leave it at that. And you have been told and you have confirmed that your father had law firms that he was dealing with while he was still okay, healthy.
He
Is
must
that
have.
correct?
He must have.
You must have had.
He's a
A number
businessman,
of them were listed here.
He's a businessman, so I'm sure he
Why
must
do
have.
you think, why would your father-in-law request you to connect him to a law firm when he has dealt with law firms for long
Mhm.
and has them even overhead? I will think that you will even have their contacts with him.
Possibly. It was, like I said, it was something he asked me to do, and that is what I did.
Why do you think he could have done that?
He could have.
He could have chosen to involve a new law firm while he had a number of law firms.
I'm not sure. Maybe he
In
wanted
his
somebody who
reach.
was independent. I'm not sure. Why he chose to do this, to be honest, I'm not sure.
On the 3rd day of June 2019, when the will was prepared, on 3rd day of June, where was your wife?
Where was my wife?
Yeah, if you could remember.
29.
You have testified that your wife was caregiving
Yes.
to your father in
Most
the
of-
last day.
Most of the days,
Could
yes.
you remember who was taking care of him on the 3rd of June in the hospital?
Hospital, it is very possible.
It is
Because she
possible
was there
that she may
most
have
of the
done
day, and then in the evening I would go and join her.
So it's possible that at the date when the will was drafted,
Mhm.
she was in the hospital. It's possible.
Very possible, yes.
And why do you think the law firm was insisting that only the law firm described people will attend when the will be drafted? Why do you think they were insisting on that?
So I think it came back to what we were just discussing with the learned counsel here, that it was to protect the integrity. So he wanted to make sure that only the doctors, qualified doctors, herself, were present to protect the integrity of signing of the will.
So we can confirm that there were issues of the integrity of this whole process.
No, but you see, when the Dali and Inamda was very clear that if we are to draft a will in the hospital, it needs to be covered by basis of credible
Yeah,
witnesses.
but there were concerns of integrity.
100%.
Correct. We can look at the charge sheet as I finish. I will ask you concerning the third accused person, so charges preferred against him. The first one is, I think you have read it.
Yes.
Conspiracy to commit a felony,
Yes.
being forgery of a codicil.
Yes.
You have seen the codicil.
Yes.
Is there anything, any interest that the third accused person is getting from that codicil?
Not from the codicil. Chain of emails.
Chain of emails?
So I'll copy it to Sam.
Emails are written,
Yes.
but what?
About the concerns that you just spoken about.
So, there are emails where Sam is copied to.
Yes.
Why is he in those emails specifically, according to you?
I don't know.
So you do not know.
I don't know.
What interest does he have in the emails if he doesn't have an interest in the codicil?
I don't know.
So there
I
is no
can't
interest
I can't
known
answer
to
that.
you. There is no interest known to you.
There's no interest known to me. I don't know. But
You
there.
do not know.
Yeah.
There is also a charge of intermeddling with deceased property. Can you, with certainty, tell the court when shares were transferred to Sam Dinguri, the third accused person?
In terms of exact dates? Are you asking me exact
Even the
dates?
period, maybe range of months.
So maybe it was done after my father passed. Some of it was done while he was in the UK.
Can you tell the court with certainty whether Sam Dinguri got his shares from any other person or from your deceased father-in-law and deceased? That will mean there's a possibility that he holds shares in those companies.
I've got it through, didn't I? I don't know.
Maybe you can confirm with what your wife said that, and what the documents presented before these courts are, and the witness of your sister-in-law, that the shares held by the third accused person were acquired from your sister-in-law.
Okay.
That would mean there was no way he dealt with the property of the deceased while it was in the name of the accused deceased.
Possible. Very
Right.
possible.
So that's possible. And I asked your wife a question as I finish, whether he knows the Pelican Apartment Complex project. And I'm asking you the same question. Do you know it?
No.
You do not? No. You have never attended your father-in-law's project by that name, along Mombasa Road?
Correct. So this is the plot that we were talking about long time ago.
Along
A little
Mombasa,
while when we
whatever
started.
time,
Yeah.
whatever
So
time.
when we started talking about it, so yeah, I didn't know that it was called Pelican
Maybe we
Apartment
can assume
Project.
the name.
Yeah. So forget the name, but there was a groundbreaking ceremony,
Yeah, correct.
and that I did attend on behalf of Dinta, or she invited us to attend. I did attend. Yes.
Good. And did you see the third accused person there?
Yes.
So it will mean that you have met the third accused person
On several occasions, like I said.
on several occasions,
But I don't know him
you told
personally.
me a single one and said you have never seen him before.
Yes.
That's okay. I think the court can make its own determination
Sure.
on that basis.
Sure, sure.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, yes, now you. Sorry about that. Yes, now, Krish. I want to begin with the will that was shown to you.
Yeah.
Yes, the will. Now, apparently, nothing was left to Dinta as per the, this is MFI. Yes, as per the will, nothing.
Yeah, and I believe shares of Pelican, from what I can see.
And
And there was something about a mention of shares of Pelican, from what I can
but
see.
you confirm that it is not true that nothing was left to her.
Correct.
Also, no single person was given the debts of the estate.
No single person was?
Given the debts of the estate.
No.
To whom are the debts of the estate going to?
So here it's very clear that the debts of any estate should be taken care of by other executors and trustees. So they should take care of the debt.
So basically, the debts of the estate were to be shared
From the estate.
Can I point from all the councils about debts and how they are supposed to pay those put across?
Very well. You're gonna be very well.
Much.
In Namda, on whose instructions were you doing that letter?
So I was advised by my father-in-law
You are advised by your father.
to
So
make
it,
an introduction.
so it was not your doing.
No, absolutely not.
You are not pursuing your interests.
I have no interest.
So you have no interest.
No.
Will?
No, I didn't.
Why?
Like I said, I mean, I was running my own business, and it is. I'm not saying I'm not part of the family, but it was really a family affair. And the advice from my father-in-law was who he wanted present at the time.
On the codicil, it was alleged that nothing was. Dinta was not benefiting in any way. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to read clause number 2 in the codicil. And I just read it.
Yeah, so I have already devolved all my assets and entire estate to beneficiaries during my life, and have made adequate arrangements with my wife Sudha Gauri and my daughter Dinta Devani Patania for settlement of debts and
So-
liabilities.
Is it true then to say that the codicil does not, Dinta was not benefiting in any way from the codicil?
It just says here that he has made adequate arrangements
To mean?
to both look after his wife and Dinta.
So then is it true to say that she was not benefiting?
Well, it is my wish that my children take care of this point themselves, respective. No.
Does your wife Carl feature in the codicil?
No, she doesn't.
But Dinta does.
Yes. Yeah, so Dinta does, my wife does.
Your wife doesn't, but Dinta does.
Yes.
And this is a codicil that has brought about this matter before court today.
For court today.
You said that there was a will, the process of writing, there was an earlier process of writing the will that flopped.
Yes.
Why was that?
So from the chain of emails, if I can just read this out.
Just in summary.
Yeah, so if I go very summary, he says that Mr. Devani needs to have a meeting with the family members and agree with them as to what their wishes are before we meet him. We will not engage in any of the relatives, friends, or daughters, as the will is a document personal to him and not a business agreement or a memorandum of understanding.
So that's what I was asking in summary.
Yes, so there is.
Were the issues, any outstanding issues before the final will that was read resolved?
Like I said, the very first time when they went to attend to that particular will, again, I was never present, but there was concerns raised by Dinta, and I believe Sam was present too, and it then got derailed from there, and then it had to restart.
Okay. So my question now is, at the point where the will, the will that this will, this one was being prepared, had all outstanding issues been resolved?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. Camco.
It had a debt which I paid. So it was not a gift to me. I paid for the shares, which was a very nominal price, agreed. But yes, I paid for the shares.
But you confirm it was not a gift.
It was not a gift.
It also was not a part of your father-in-law's estate.
No. Not at the time of his death, no.
Now, please also confirm that you're the one who introduced the farm of Dali and Inamda to the family,
To the late Mr. Devani, yes.
to Mr. Devani.
I introduced the firm. I was introduced to the firm by the Kantarias.
And did you have, was there any objection to the
Ma-
farm conducting,
To making
Rather,
the
yes,
introduction, no.
drafting.
No.
was there any objection to them drafting the will?
No, no, no.
Now, the properties, on the issue of intermeddling of the estate of your late father and actual assets, tangible assets,
Tangible assets are owned by the company, and those companies' shares have been transferred.
have there been any sale of the assets?
So I have been made stadium that we are talking about, we keep on talking about, that has been disposed.
So there's a property that has been disposed.
Yes, from what I've been made aware of.
So there has been intermeddling.
So there has been intermarriage.
On the 5th of June 2019, you confirmed that you are not present.
When the will was written, no.
Yes. No, that 5th of June is when the codicil was purportedly.
Oh yeah, no, of course, no, I was not present.
purport- You're not present.
No.
But you also said that your late father-in-law was critically ill.
Yeah, and he was taken to hospital via
And
ambulance.
you said also that you're not a doctor. Why would you say that he was critically ill?
Because that is what the doctor then told us, that he needs to be rushed to hospital. When he
needs to be-
started bleeding out.
Yes. And in cross-examination, you said that in that condition you couldn't, rather he couldn't even move his hands.
Correct.
And the codicil that is before court
He's
is
dated
purportedly signed by your late father-in-law.
on the
But
5th.
I'll object to that. That was not my question, and that was definitely not the answer. I believe my question was along the lines that it is possible that your hand movement will not be normal. I did not say that he could not move his hands.
So you said that he was critically ill,
Correct.
and you've had counsel say that the hand movement could not be normal.
Correct.
So, with that kind of description, then would that kind of a patient then be able to, where is the codicil?
Yes.
Oh, it's in be able to execute the codicil?
I'm not an expert, but I don't think so. Because from what he was actually carried by stretcher into an ambulance, I don't think he was in any position to sign or do anything.
And confirm to court also who reported this matter to the DCI for investigation.
My wife.
Your wife, not yourself.
No.
Did you have any motivation to pursue this matter with the investigators?
Absolutely not. Except to support my wife, yes. If that is a motivation.
And also, the issue of the emails that have been shown to you, quite a number of them, and the last ones between, rather that where one Samuel Linguri has been CC.
Yes.
Are they emails from yourself?
No, these are emails from Dinta.
Where? Which one? Samuel Linguri.
Here she is asking for an update on the probate.
Yes. So all the emails, or rather, from the chain of emails,
Yes.
the long thread,
Yes.
who introduced Samuel into the thread of emails?
Dinta.
So, did you know who Samuel was then?
In the time, I was, like I said, I'd already known him physically, but I never knew him personally, yes.
But you confirm that it was later that introduced him to the
The
thread.
chain of emails, yes.
Now, as I wind up, your late father did not give directions about the opening of the will.
Did
Yes?
not.
Or rather, did your late father-in-law give directions about the opening of the will?
So he did advise me on the people that he would want present.
Yes.
Yes.
But did he give you directions on how the will would be opened, or only it was only limited to the people who would be?
He wanted a certain
present,
number of people to be present, yes.
but nothing else as to the opening of the will and the reading.
No, no.
Finally, it has been alluded that there are integrity concerns in the writing of the will, in particular from the firm of Dali. So please clarify whether the concerns there were integrity concerns of the process, or the concerns were that the process should be should be of utmost integrity. So were the integrity concerns of that there were shortcomings, or that you wanted it to be of utmost integrity?
It had to be of utmost integrity, and that is what the lawyer firm has also insisted.
So were there any concerns that some processes were not being followed?
No,
You are not adhering to certain requirements?
no. And if there were a few concerns that Dinta had raised, they were addressed.
And were all those concerns then addressed before the will was prepared?
Absolutely.
Yes, Yona, that is Asante.
Thank you.
Thoughts?
Because of time, we can have 11th of May, 11th, 12th.
Sorry, Yona, I was trying to read
and 12th.
Which month?
May.
That's convenient to know that.
Convenient on my part.
You know, you're hoping that we'll get near the dates, but then you wanna, maybe in that case, could we block the rally?
For the 2 days.
Maybe 3.
I don't want to block, then you render me jobless.
Very well. You can block the 2 days.
Okay, okay. So 13th and 14th.
I think it's okay.
That's